Hello everyone, it's Martin here and Rachel's here too. We're having a little hike around Ramsbury, which is a village in Wiltshire in the North Wessex Downs, which is one of my favourite counties because it's just so gorgeous. Everything is blooming and it's just a very nice county. So the walk comprises of a 8-kilometre hike, and we're going to pass by Littlecote House, which is a beautiful medieval house, and also a Roman villa which is in its grounds. So we should have a nice historical stop point for us. So I hope you enjoy it. So me and Rachel are having a picnic here at Littlecote House now, which is just behind me. It's a lovely Tudor red brick building. It was probably built in around the 1500s. It's got quite a fascinating history as well, because this is where Henry VIII met Jane Seymour, and also it's where the parachute regiment for the American airborne units were camped just before D-Day. And apparently Easy Company is a company that was in Band of Brothers, and they stayed in tents here in the grounds. Also, it's got quite a frightening ghost story as well. There's a man called Wild William Darrell, who apparently had an affair with Anne Hungerford, who was another lady in the area. So this is in the Tudor period. And he apparently ordered for his bastard child that he bore with her to be thrown into the fire. And a few months later, he went riding out in the park here, and a spectral baby appeared in front of his horse, which frightened his horse, threw him off it, and then he died in the accident. And now apparently his ghost haunts these grounds to this very day. So we are now looking at the remains of the old Roman villa. So back in 43 AD, the Romans came and settled on the Kennet River as a military base. But then over time, as you got into the 200s AD, in times of peace, it became a villa. There are also fantastic mosaics here, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to see them, but they probably are locked away because of lockdown, which are showing a pagan scene of Bacchus and Orpheus and Jupiter as well, which was probably made during the time of Julian the Apostate in the 300s AD. I'm so pleased that we're able to see it. So this building is actually called a triconch, so it's a much later building which would have been inserted in 300s AD, and it's actually a shrine of a Byzantine style where it has like kind of four sides in a cross shape. And so normally you're getting Christian shrines built like this, but it is believed that during the time of Julian the Apostate, the owners of the villa may have gone back to pagan ways and have actually decorated it in very pagan images So that was a good little walk. Me and Rachel having our cup of tea in the car as usual. We found a nice little scenic spot down some winding lanes. It's a little hamlet called Chisbury, which has got a 13th century chapel in it, so we're going to have an explore of that just afterwards. But first I'm going to have my cup of tea. I thought the Roman villa was really fascinating, and it makes me want to read a bit more about what was going on in that end of the Roman Empire period, when you were getting Julian the Apostate and other strange rogue emperors going around. And yeah, it's just so much history to read. It's overwhelming sometimes. Anyway, I'll show you the view before I go. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. Bye then.
Bye.